Hey, welcome to another tutorial on Visual Basic. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple internet browser. And be sure to check out my browser. It's called Nova. It's got its own user interface. Let's see. Very slim design. This is actually the second installment on my browser. You know, let's say you go somewhere, whatever. It's got a back button, it's got a forward button, it all works. You can refresh, stop, refresh, home button. You can also set your home page. So let's say yahoo.com, I save it. Homepage, Yahoo. Even when you close it and then reopen it, it's saved. Your home page will stay the same. If it will load. There. Sorry, I'm kind of uploading a video right now, so the internet's not as fast. But here you got your exact login URL. And you have your search bar, which is powered by Google. Right. You can even type enter into these boxes and it'll automatically go to, you know, close popular sites, which is also a new feature I'm going to show you in a minute about Nova. You know, you go to this heart, is the popular sites. You click that, takes you right to like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, anyway. Gmail, YouTube, Yahoo, Mail. You know, it takes you various sites. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started on how to make a basic tutorial. Open up Visual Basic. Start a new project, new application form. Alright, here's your first form. I'm going to go ahead and name this internet browser, or whatever you prefer. That will be the name up here. You can also add your icon, whatever you want. Let's go ahead and do that. Ellipse, whatever. Sizable. You want to make... Okay, first you want to do is you want to drag in your web browser. It's going to fill up the whole thing, so you want to select that and go to Anchor and do that first, and then drag it all the way as close as you can to the edges here, except for the top part. Then you want to go back to Anchor and do all the way around. This way, if you maximize, it'll stretch all the way, even when you put stuff here. Anyway, okay, let's get started. You want to bring some buttons over here. Let's say, let's make them like this big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you want to do a text box. Drag this up here. Go ahead and go in this one, and I'll just put 2 arrows for the back button. This one I'll put 2 arrows the other way for the forward button. This one, crap. This one I'll make an X for the stop button, and this one I'll do an @ symbol for the refresh. And this one, I'm going to type in go. Alright. On the Go button, you're going to double click, go into Code Properties, or whatever, and you want to type in web browser 1 dot navigate, which means it'll take the only web browser that's there, which is web browser 1, and it will navigate, open parentheses, quotation text box 1 dot text. Actually, no quotations. Just open parentheses, text box 1 dot text, close parentheses. Oh, forgot to put the dot. There. Now, whatever you type in the box will go. Of course, this one is for only going to exact URL. You have to type in the exact URL or .com, and it goes to the Google or whatever. Let's go ahead and get this button. Let's make the anchor top right. This bar, we're going to go ahead and top right left. And then when you maximize, everything will be in a respectable place. Let's go ahead and double click the back button. We're going to type in web browser 1 dot go back. Copy that. On the forward button, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to type in go forward. Stop button, we're going to do the same thing, except stop. Web browser 1 dot stop. Same thing on the refresh. It's going to be refresh. Very simple. So on the stop button, web browser 1 dot stop, navigate, web browser 1 dot navigate, open parentheses, text box 1 dot text, close parentheses. On the go back button, web browser 1 dot go back, web browser 1 dot go forward on the forward button, web browser 1 dot refresh on the refresh button. Very simple. Now you have google.com. Let's say you type in whatever. Let's say you're going to a bunch of different sites, whatever. You go back, it'll go back. You go forward, it'll go forward. You'll refresh, it'll refresh the page. Stop, refresh, you know. It works. Now, here's one thing I notice a lot of tutorials do not cover. While using the web browser, you'll tend to run into a lot of script error problems. Come on. Okay. Say whatever. I don't know. See, like this. And they'll keep popping up. There's a way to get rid of that. If you go to click the internet browser, double click, go in the code on form 1 load, and you're going to type in this code, web browser 1 dot script errors suppressed equals true. This will get rid of those errors. Let's do the same thing we did. Well, you know, let's just Yes, it's tied into the other browser, the Internet Explorer. That's what this browser actually is running off the engine of, well, it's using the same engine as Internet Explorer, so really, truthfully, underneath it's Internet Explorer. And also, let's say whatever you type in the bar, you want to be able to hit enter, and it will navigate to that. We're going to go ahead and go into, double click the text box. We're going to type in if e.keycode equals, actually, into the text box and key down. I'm going to type in if e.keycode equals keys dot enter, then web browser 1 dot navigate, open parentheses, text box 1 dot text, close parentheses. Now when you type in whatever and push enter, it will navigate to that rather than have to push the button every time. Okay. Now let's say you want another text box which can Google search rather than just go to the exact URL that you typed. Make that one search. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and grab that code real quick. Actually, we're going to double click the search box, and we're going to, in this one, delete that. And we're going to web browser 1.navigate. We got this, which is https://www.google.com/search ? Source ID equals Chrome and IE equals UTF-8 ampersand Q equals open parentheses space ampersand text box 2 dot text, close parentheses. Okay. And then we're going to double click the first one, go to key down, we're going to copy this if to end if code, and we're going to double click the second one, go to key down and paste that code so it can do the same thing. Say you type in whatever, push enter, actually this is not gonna work because look, sorry, on this second one within that key down code on the second text box. You're going to want to, instead of text box 1.text, not text box 2.text either. This is the Google search one. So you're going to want to take the Google code that we had earlier, which is this. Text box 2, key down. If key code equals enter, then web browser 1 dot navigate and text box 2. Okay, apparently that does not work. Let's see what I did. Okay, this is what you do on that one instead. If key.keycode equals keys.enter, then we're going to change that part. Button whatever dot perform click. End if. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and double click this and find out that it is button 5. So we're going to go back into here, key down, we're going to type this, button 5. Dot perform click. Now whenever you type in here, push enter, it's going to do a Google search. And here, it's only going to do an exact search, or an exact navigate. Type in google.com, it goes straight to google.com. Type in google.com here, and it searches Google for google.com instead of actually go to the actual site. Whatever. Go ahead and make this text bar anchor top right left, so when you do this, let's do this. Well, that's basically an internet browser. If you have any questions, comment, whatever, subscribe, let me know. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching, and see you later.